What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM21 series where we look at some of the talent on Football Manager, all requested by you, the viewers, and see how the game rankings will develop to give you guys a heads up before you buy them. So today, if you want to before we get any further, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new as well. Also check out the social media links down below. Discord as well. Try and get more active and try and work ideas to try and work out how to get more active essentially. Also down at the bottom is my Manchester United podcast as well. Every Monday we do a group podcast, and obviously I try and do reviews of matches as well. But obviously there's so many games right now, and I'm trying to focus on YouTube content while I've got these few days off. There might not be any point in doing podcasts every single day. It just makes no sense. So I'm trying to balance it out. So if you want to get your player on this series, all you've got to do is leave his name and as much info as you can down below in the comment section. Name, position, age, nationality, club, all that kind of stuff. Also check the playlist, make sure he's not been done already, and check out the description. In the description, check out the link to the Google document which shows you the current schedule and who's coming up, and also keep up to date with your request as well. Every evening from 9 o'clock onwards, there'll be an update. Before 12 midnight, there'll be an update on what I've done that day, on recording or not. So you get an idea when your episode's going to go live. Also, can't stress enough, 2 requests max at one time. So what I mean by that is, you can make 2 requests for players, and then you wait until those 2 players have been done and released. Then make 2 more. It's not 2 one video, wait a day and do 2 more. No, it's 2 requests. Then once your player has been done, then request 2 more. Just to be fair to other people. And I'm thinking of doing a couple of players that I'm curious about as well. So I'm gonna do what I've got right now, but I'm gonna occasionally put my own player in there occasionally because I'm curious as well, and I get direct privilege, unfortunately, for you guys. So I saw feedback on the music. I'm keeping it in. I've upped my microphone level on the PC. Hopefully it's okay and not going to be too distorted for you guys. So yeah, music's staying in. If you no webcam, music's kind of cool to have in the video. So enough of me rambling on about that. Let's get to the episode. So Miguel Azeez. That might be the first time I've got it right, though I dare say it's probably not right. Centre midfielder who's English, plays at Arsenal. Stats that jump out are 12 first touch, 13 long shots, passing 12, technique 12. I would say Mazzala could be a good role for him already based on what I'm seeing here. So, contract information when the game actually updates. There we go. He signed a contract in 2019. Obviously, he's got an optional 1-year extension to that. Let's try and agree a fee and do a scout report on him. So, we did a scout report on him at Manchester United. Now, obviously, the fee might not be workable because they're Arsenal. He's currently got 1-star ability, 1.5 star guaranteed, maybe 2.5 star. Extremely interested in signing for us on both loan and transfer, but that's based on who you are, I'm guessing, obviously. Fair amount of pace, can play in 2 positions. Obviously, has a lot of work to do with marking and that kind of thing, but we're not really should be able to add greater consistency to his game, but he's young, so not too worried about that. What is play traits again? He's got come deep to get the ball. So yeah, I think that playmaker is preferred, but with the long shots being like 13, yeah, I wouldn't be too averse to pushing him forward. Let's ask for availability. There's nothing there really about the fee. Let's see what they'd ask for him. £73 million for Manchester United. So bear that in mind. That's obviously Man United transfer fee. Let's try and agree like £30 million, see what they say. 42. So it gives you an idea, obviously, about him. Let's go back to him. There we go. So yeah, bear that in mind when you try and sign this guy. Obviously, Man United is not a great example to do that from, but that gives you an idea if you're a Premier League club. I try and keep it Man United so it's consistent and it's easier to be the club of support. So, first jump, let's go. Alright folks, so he's now at Oxford on loan from Arsenal, and the stats that jump out are still the same ones that we had at the start of the review, which are his passing, his technique, his long shots are the top 3 first touch input as well. Vision 14, so I get it. Deep line playmaker, makes sense. Decent pace and acceleration. Not necessarily something you need in midfield, but it's my personal preference, ideally. So let's have a look at his injury record here and how he's got on with that. Relatively injury-free, in my opinion. Not too worried there, other than the hip injury there for 3 months. Clear stats. So again, not going to see much at Arsenal, really. But if you get him on loan for a League One side, he got 1 goal and 10 assists. So not bad for a young deep line playmaker, which I'm assuming he's mainly played as. Decent player. Obviously, hopefully he can get some first team football at a higher level and develop. There's only one way to find that out, though. Next jump. So he's now at Portsmouth. Sorry, I gotta say it that way. It's just a joke, that's really bad. Decent pace in midfield, liking it. Good natural fitness. Vision good. The main stat for 15 long shots. With 15 long shots, I want to play him as Mazzala. I really do. If I had this guy, I want to play him as Mazzala. To get him out of the box or attack, maybe make him attack midfielder. Put some work into that, because long shots, you want to utilise that. It's his highest stat he's got. I'm not saying he can't play well on the line playmaker. I don't think that's going to be an issue. But with that 15 long shots in this example, I would want him further up the pitch to utilise those long shots. Not saying that he wants to do one, obviously, but if he's got that ability, you want to use it, right? So history record. Let's have a look. Injury history. Mixed, I would say. Early on, okay, but then around here, mixed injury record. We had 3 major injuries, 4 if you count the first one there. Bear that in mind. So let's have a look. Arsenal didn't use him, not a big surprise. Goes to Portsmouth, 2 goals, 3 assists this year, 10 assists. So what I would say is the passing is very good, the visions and technique are very good, so he will get assists. I just think if you can get him into more attacking areas in like a cam position, you may get more goals. But if you like him sitting deeper and playing those balls like that, then that's fine. Obviously that player trait would be obviously complicating that, but maybe you can try and get that off him if possible. But then again, he's got the pace, he's got the acceleration, good natural fitness. You could have him get the ball and run up the pitch again. You could have him as maybe box to box, maybe box to box. Again, without seeing the road, box to box could be kind of cool. He's got the work rate is not brilliant, but it's not terrible. But maybe. But anyway, I think this is a good indication you can adapt this guy to suit your system, really. So next jump, let's continue. Right, guys, 28 years old, same kind of stats, nothing really changed here massively to really focus on there. Injury record again is sort of stabilised a bit more in his last few months or years. So Portsmouth, you got 10, 2 and 3, then you got 10 assists, as we saw. Then you got 2 and 8, 1 and 4, 4 and 13, 2 and 11. Bit up and down with the assists. Based on, I'm thinking that he comes deep to get the ball. I think he's been playing deeper, so if you're playing deeper, he'll get assists. I do feel like he's playing further forward, he might get more goals with the 15 or 14 long shots he's got right now. Still penetrate, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think we'll do one more jump and then we'll see when we'll end it there. Well, in his career at Portsmouth, and again, we've seen a consistent player here in terms of the general stats, not really much. This was the first one I did 2 versions of him, and they both came out very similar, to be honest. Injury record, again, right, take those 2 out in his career, not a big issue for me personally overall. So let's have a look here. So we've got 4 and 13, 2 and 11, 2 and 9, 3 and 11, 1 and 6, and 0 and 5. So yeah, I think he's the kind of player you can mould into different positions. I think you can have him as an AMC because of the long shots he has and the passing and technique. You're playing deeper, not an issue. But again, I think it's simply put, get him early on. Don't let the game get hold of him, because obviously then you'll see issues with development by the looks of it. So yeah, thank you so much, my friend. Oh, look at that. Just realised that. Would prefer not to play for Arsenal. Can't blame him. Though they did beat Chelsea yesterday, today my time. So yeah, thank you for watching, folks. I will see you all next time. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the episode, drop a like on it, subscribe if you're new as well, and I'll see you all next time.